I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in, I'm tapping in. Thank y'all for tapping in Yocuzpodcast, man. Y'all know what it is. We lit tonight. Back with big homie Smoke in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and drop a comment after this video right here. We lit tonight. Cuz, what's up, cuz?
Man, hey man, like I said, man, for y'all sorry for the delay, what I'm saying? I had to get a couple of things in order, but I'm happy to be here once again, what I'm saying, with my good man and hopefully y'all ready for what we got to bring to y'all tonight. You know, salute to everybody that's been tuning in. Appreciate y'all, what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all reposting and resharing and
Nah, for
just
real.
just chiming in, commenting and liking and sharing. You know understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like we being heard, on a different
Nah,
level.
for real.
I appreciate it. Real talk.
Nah, for real.
So,
Because we definitely working, cuz. We definitely
nah, for
working.
sure. On a very consistent basis, like back to back. You gotta control this algorithm so they hear what we talking about.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
know, when you fall off, nigga, you'll fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, you
why,
gotta
man, you
get
got,
people's attention.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a like, a share, a subscribe, a comment. It helped the page out, man. It helped all our page out. All the 6 men in the truck, it helped our page out. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that. That
You know
that
what I'm
that goes to
saying?
show you that the unity is definitely floating around. You understand?
Uh,
Like
uh,
I'm getting I've been gaining more followers. A lot of people been. I notice sometimes I go and they say this person like this person, and I notice that
hmm
it's a repost of what you did. It don't even have nothing to do with Thursday, Sunday. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying or
for
nothing.
real,
So
yeah.
I
Right,
definitely
right.
appreciate you for bringing me on and seeing how people actually really tuning in and giving us an ear. You know what I'm saying? I definitely look forward to doing it even more. You know.
I
Yeah,
just know, man, that we lit.
yeah,
You
we
hear me?
super lit.
We lit 6 days a week. Ain't nobody doing this, bruh. Where they doing this at, bruh? They not
Nah, they
doing
not
this,
doing it.
bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because it take
I've seen it.
discipline.
I've seen it tried. I've seen it try to be done, and then people they feel a certain type of way. It's almost like this ain't no R&B group. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
ain't no R&B group or no rap group that's trying to come up with a bunch of differences and then skate off and then create a problem. No, it's real knowledge. It's real good men that's coming together and yeah, being able to dialogue about certain things, whether we agree on it or not, and
Right.
come to the
Facts.
common ground of a solution. So yeah, that's what you pave the way at all times.
You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying? Because you know, off the break, man, it's the energy.
it
It's the
definitely is.
energy, bro. It's the energy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all motivate me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to motivate y'all back. It's the energy, bro.
Yeah,
Feel what I'm
man. I seen
saying?
I was checking out you and One Take Jake episode, right? And it's a lot going on in the city, man.
Hey, hey,
Wait, wait, wait. Hey, man, listen,
hey.
they not
Mm-hmm.
playing, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
they not playing, and I can't. What I'm coming across after checking out that episode is like, damn, certain spots you might want to stay away from. You might want to
Nah,
go in and
for
just
real.
relax because these people not playing. And I kind of like I support what's going on because
Right.
it's time for this shit to come to an end, man. You know what I
Nah, for
mean? Like
real shit. Oh, bro.
it is, man. It is. And if they've been watching and they've been studying and they
Nah,
got you cornered, they got you
nah,
cornered. I ain't trying to
nah.
be caught in that corner with you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm not.
sir.
So therefore, you need to. It's too late to clean up.
It's
I
too
think it's a
late.
little too late to clean up.
Nah, for
And
real.
they
For
coming with
real.
full force, and a lot of government officials, a lot of people don't like what they doing,
At
and
all.
I
At
really
all.
don't see a problem with them cleaning up this bullshit up off of these streets and in our community.
N-
I don't see a problem
No,
with that.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no, no, no.
Anybody that's supporting it, I can't get with them. Like,
Right.
you know, That
That
shit
shit
on there.
crazy though, right? Hey, look, hey,
It's
yeah,
crazy
hey,
because you kind of
hey,
like you really do have to separate yourself, and
yeah,
you got to separate yourself from what's really going on because somebody going to easily try to take you down with them.
hell yeah, facts, bro. That's just, it's just, it's just too much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you in the neighborhood, it's too much going on. The niggas probably was pulling up in that shit, had that shit on. You and me? They like, oh,
All right,
hold up,
so listen, you got first of
telling
all, you
you.
got Homeland Security sitting in the middle of MLK,
Okay, y'all. Not
and
for
y'all
real.
think we not talking about 7D, 6D, or 50. Homeland. They
Homeland.
got
Yeah.
cameras on every block.
Every block.
You talking about Homeland Security,
Yeah.
and y'all
Fact.
think that y'all outsmarting these people. To me, either you working with them people or
Something,
you
bro.
just don't care and you caught
Right.
up and you just like, all right, I'm gonna go and do my time. I don't care what they got on me. That's fine and dandy. But for those that really know what's
Nah,
going
for
on,
real.
a lot of people is working with them people because they did
Yeah.
get caught up. You
Yeah.
understand? And they said, hey,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do to duck
Yeah.
this time?
Yeah.
So your homie that keep getting out over and over again, coming back with all of the work and all of that,
Nah,
just
for
know he working with
real.
Homeland Security.
Nah, for real. You hear me? Nah, for real. Hey, cuz, that's how shit really go, though, cuz.
It is.
That's how really go, cuz. That lady said they was buying quality.
Yeah. Now,
They
what's
was
the
buying
thing is,
quality.
somebody knew
Yes.
they some, somebody knew that guy you sit with every day, you
No,
pass that J2 every day,
no,
you sit back watching the game with, you going out to the club
man.
with, you breaking everything down with him, man, he going back reporting that and letting them know what's
Nah,
going
for
on.
real.
Yeah.
For real. Facts.
Yeah.
Fact.
They like,
Facts,
oh, he got
cuz.
to work. My man got to work. He got he's also
Uh,
working. He's
nah,
also
for
working.
real.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. And they said, Joe, the DA, Joe, was coming back twice a day hitting them niggas. You hear me? You hear me?
Hey, listen, man.
Hey, Mo. What the fuck,
Now,
Mo?
now, now, that's just one section
Yeah, that's just one section.
that they reporting that they okay, we up on y'all. Now you got to think about it's only four corners in this month. It's only four.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Before
is.
you hit Maryland or Virginia, it's only four. And if they can hit that like that, that means everything else already hit. They just waiting to go do the sweep. That's all.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
And when they
They
come through
done
with that
locked it
broom,
down.
when they come through with that broom and do that sweep,
Man,
man, here you go.
man. They can't take that
It's a
pressure.
record.
They can't take that
People,
pressure.
people asking this question: is the streets dead? Is this, and that? Like, okay, yeah. So what if it is? It's supposed to be. It's
Right.
supposed to
Nah,
be.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be, man. This shit can't go on forever, man. Hey,
Right, man.
shout out to those who made a decision to get out when they could. Shout out to
Nah,
those
for
who made a
real.
decision not to be involved at all. And shout out to those who actually got caught up in doing their time. Now,
Yeah.
for those that then flip the script and working with the police, bring other
Mm,
people
mm,
down and
mm,
all that, I can't.
mm,
With
mm,
that, I
mm.
don't salute that. I don't commend that. But that's also a part of this game,
That's also the part of this game. Yeah.
you know. So you either in or you out, man. And hopefully,
Nah, for real.
hopefully a lot of people got out before they, continue on doing what they doing because they're gonna hit these small
Yeah.
cities,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of these government officials that's getting these kickbacks for the crime and for these
Uh-huh.
endless bodies laying
Uh-huh.
around. They don't
They
want that.
tired of
They
that
don't
shit.
want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they don't
tired
want
of it. They tired
it.
of it,
So
cuz. They tired of it.
maybe the eldest now can come back outside. Maybe
Yeah.
they can go to the store and don't feel like they got to go get hit by a bullet.
And but
Maybe you
hey,
can go out in the park and you can have your kids sitting on the front, no matter where they are, and they got to worry about
no,
somebody spinning the block,
nah,
spraying
for
a bunch of
real.
bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
for hell
it's real
yeah.
change. It's real change.
Yeah. And that shit
You
means
know?
something.
Thank you.
It means something. Like literally, it means something, bro. You hear me? Bro? Like old school, all right? We old school. You know we old school, all right?
Yeah,
It was all older people in the circle though. 45, 54, 62, 41, 40, 38. I said, damn.
yeah. So it goes to show you that everybody ain't in the casket and everybody ain't behind that wall. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's just not the case. And censoring. I think censoring. When they talked about censoring a lot of things online, right? And
Hmm.
people got into the mode of, oh, they trying to cancel free speech and all that. It's like, nah, like the kid, like too many people is watching.
No, for real. Too many.
Yeah, too many of the young people is watching. And let's just say they here now. Man, since they here, they here. I ain't really
Right.
trying to piggyback on it too much, but at this moment right now, I salute everything that's going on. I salute them trying to go in other cities and do the same thing. Like it's time for
Yeah.
y'all to get up off the street to get y'all shit together. And if they got to come and get y'all up off the street, just so be it. These older people and these young people should not be scared to come outside and go to the playground, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Shouldn't take that. So I'm with it 100%, man. No matter how it has to be done. No, I
Hmm.
don't look at it as, oh, they calling the white man in to clean up, or they calling this and that.
Right,
Kids
right,
are
right,
getting
right.
hit. Yeah, kids are getting
Yes,
hit by stray bullets, man. Kids,
yes,
baby.
yes.
You know,
Babies, babies.
elderly people. They should not have to
Yes.
worry about. They should be able to go out there and they in a wheelchair, if they walk
Nah,
in or
for
whatever, just
real.
stand wherever they want to stand because
For
they kind of
real.
like fought for this neighborhood. They fought for these same neighborhoods in the first place. You get what
Yes,
I'm
they
saying?
did.
So we're supposed to be there's one protecting these elderly people and
Oh,
protecting these
yeah.
babies, and we
Hell
can't get
yeah.
stray bullets flying everywhere. So,
Mm,
like I said,
mm.
I commend what they doing as far as cleaning this stuff up, man. And
Right.
I can't look at it no other way. I don't care how they look at me. I never cared about that. I'm
Right.
just with
Nah, for real.
I'm just with the cleanup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm with it. I'm really
yeah,
with that.
yeah,
If you belong
yeah.
behind that wall because you out here constantly committing crimes, then that's where you
Man,
belong. Good
man.
people
You hear
belong
me?
to advocate for what they're supposed to advocate for. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of these
yeah.
people want to keep holding these seats in office because they really not making no change or making a difference. So,
And
yeah,
on.
let's keep making the change and making a difference, man. Let's keep coming together, showing this unity and showing that you can have a positive light on a lot of stuff. Like, and it's time to share that light and move these negative people up out of the way.
Oh,
They got to
yeah.
go.
Yeah, they got to go, cuz.
They got to
Yeah,
go.
cuz.
Now, I'm not trying to go out police and put handcuffs on people and none of that.
Uh-uh.
People have a job to do. You got a lot of these feds and stuff running up in these neighborhoods, and I seen them other day. And it is about their approach because everybody not guilty. Everybody not out there
Right,
killing them. People serve
right.
somebody not there. Everybody not doing it. So they also have to be careful with their approach as well because you don't want to
Yeah.
harass nobody. You don't want to bark up the wrong street because people going to
Uh-huh.
defend themselves. You know
Yes,
what I
they
mean?
is.
So you still got to approach these communities and stuff with a certain amount of respect because they still human.
Yes, they
Yeah,
is.
some of them gonna run. Some of them gonna not want to give you the time of day. But they don't
Right.
have to. By law, they don't have to. They can tell you to get the
Yeah.
hell on somewhere,
Yeah.
if your approach is wrong.
Yeah.
But right is right and wrong is
Wrong
wrong.
is
And it's time
wrong.
to
Right.
approach it with the level of an enormous amount of respect to say, you know what? I do want to go out on my front, put my chair right there, turn the radio on, turn my Bluetooth on, and to be able to enjoy my day without somebody spinning the block.
No, for real. Hey, mom. No, for real. Like, kids can't even come outside. Older people can't come outside. Mother's even scared to come outside, bro. For
Hey,
real. It
bro.
done, it done got that bad, bro.
Now, the thing is, the people that's trying to make it better, people have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they doing too much. They violating our rights. They doing this and that. Like, do you even know your rights?
Mm.
Do you know you have the right to? shut the hell up and just go in the house and
Nah,
you
for
know.
real, that's it. That's the safe thing.
Hey, so look, at the same token, that's my take on that. I'm with it. Yeah, I mean, it's a safe thing, but you should be safe out. You should feel safe outside as well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to
yeah,
go in the house just to be safe.
yeah. Hey, facts, facts, big facts, big facts, big
On
facts.
another token, you got Black Honey, the movie, coming out real soon. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Polo, World War Polo, and everybody that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's keep chiming in. Uh, I appreciate y'all for commenting, reposting this, reposting the actual promos of it because it's positive. You know what I'm saying? I think if we push
Right.
more of that, then we control the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
make sure y'all
Hell
tune in
yeah.
and stay focused. Stay tuned into what's going on. Stay tuned into the music. Stay tuned into the podcast. Like we like to do
Uh-huh.
therapeutic sessions around here. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
for real. We
So
is though. We is though. You know what I'm saying?
so
We
um
definitely working, bro. This
I
this
sent a
take a
message
lot,
to
bro.
I sent a message to Big Sight not too long ago, a couple days ago,
Okay.
because I'm trying to link with him
Right.
and because I like what he's doing. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Like he said, he walked up in the hood the other day, and the young man asked him, "Man, Big Sight, what you doing around?" And he said, "Man, I'm doing the impossible." You
Right.
understand?
I'm
Like,
like,
yeah, that's what we do,
right.
the impossible. So I'm trying to link with you so I can help you do the impossible. We've been saying
Impossible.
that it's
Right.
impossible. I also happen to link up with I don't even know his name, but I know he kind of like is it with the Cure the Streets, right? DC Cure the Streets for DC. But I ran into him down
Okay.
Bread for the City today. Yeah, just to let you know, yeah, I still go down to Bread for the City to get my food every month.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, nigga, they got the
show you
good
ID, you
and it's
but
fresh.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that don't know about these resources, and a lot of people that don't know about when they
Hmm.
hungry or when they need to go utilize these certain things. And
Nah, for
yeah,
real.
I still does that because that's what it is, and it's there for you to go get. But like I was saying, I linked up with Big Psych. I sent him my number, and I told him, call me when you need me. I could come and I could talk to these young show them how to work these
Yeah.
cameras, show them how
Uh-huh.
to do these podcasts, and that's all
Uh-huh.
that it takes, man. The more positivity and the more unity. It ain't about getting on here and seeing us doing this. Y'all see us doing this, so hit us up. Be prepared to come in contact with some people that's going to be uh, putting out certain awareness of how you can assist
Sit
bringing this
right.
change about. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that's their approach, if that's Trump and them approach, cool. They going after the people they supposed to go after. Now it's up to
Nah,
us to link
for
up with the people that's coming out and saying, you know what? Now that they are out the way, we can come out, speak our piece. We can talk to the kids. We can talk to the elders, and we ain't
hmm
got to worry about no problems. See, one thing about me, you got cops you got bad cops and you got
you
some
got
that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not here to bash anyone, but you got good and you got evil.
Yeah.
You got the youngest out there in the hoods. They telling the people, let's get busy. They doing push-ups. They making it a friendly competition to say, hey,
Yeah.
we chilling. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
we chilling.
Everybody ain't
Yeah.
a bad apple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Everybody the bad apple. So, and it's laws. It's a certain amount of feet that you can't even come and get close to me, even as an officer, and vice
Right.
versa. So as long as we come to a common ground and understanding that we trying to push this thing together, then that's all that it takes. I
Big
can't
fact.
stand I can't stand some of the people that work for the MPD. I don't like
Nah,
them at
for
all. But
real.
then there's some that I
Right.
respect that watch me growing from a youngin who ain't never did me wrong, ain't never said nothing disrespectful to me, ain't never tried to
Mhm.
beat the shit out of me, ain't never did none of that.
Right.
And
Fact.
I'm quick to go in and speak my piece because I'm outspoken and I know these laws. But when they know that you know the laws, now
They
their
gonna need
approach
you.
is a little
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Facts.
Now you can come to a
Fact.
common ground and it not be so much chaos and what's going on. And
Facts.
that's all that it takes. That's all that it takes, man, for us to keep unified, keep getting together, and keep this algorithm going where we
All
pushing
right.
positivity and we pushing peace. You got no Savage just did the interview the other day. Yeah, I
Right.
did
Right.
this. And then I took accountability for that. And then I did, and that's what these youngers need to see. And no
Yeah.
Savage was right up there with Big Sight. at the beginning of this school, the other day when the youngest started school, like we coming together. It's coming together. Some people gonna make
Mm-hmm.
mistakes above their head along the way, but it don't matter. Ain't no
Right.
judging where I'm coming from. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Fact.
let's keep it going. You know, keep the unity going. Talk to one another. Spread the love. Spread the
Nah,
unity.
for
That's all it takes.
real.
That we
Talk to
control the
one
energy.
another.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
speak. You gotta talk. Because a lot
Yeah.
of people walking around and they closed up. They
Yeah.
everything bottled in. As soon as you say something to them, they ready to go off, but they holding too much in. All they need is an ear or a platform like this one right here, or a voice.
Yeah.
Yocuzpodcast. You can come on here, you can speak your piece, and
Yeah.
you're not
All
being,
that.
you know, yeah, you're
Judge.
not being judged. So
You won't be judged.
all in accountability. That's all it is, man. So I kind of like want to touch on these elders. The
Right.
elders
Fact.
and these youngins. A lot of the elders, they look at it like we don't have no respect for them.
Mm.
We're not holding doors for them. We
Mm.
using foul language around them at an all-time high. We we not putting the weed down when they walk past. It's just certain things that's not going on that's supposed to be going on because
Going
it's lacking
on.
respect.
Right. Right.
And that's big. I'm big on respect, and it go both ways. I seen when I did go down Breakfast City today, it was an elderly lady in the chair. When I said to her, "Hey, my name's Smokey the Scientist. You know about the Yocuzpodcast?"
Right.
What she said? How do I get to that?
Which is for.
How,
Oh
how, do,
yeah.
how do I do
Facts.
that? You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Yeah.
They not gonna know unless we say something.
You.
That's all it takes.
All that it takes.
Yeah,
That's it.
you go out, you hit the streets, you introduce yourself in
Yeah.
your community because you should not be scared to come outside, man.
Nah, for real.
That's how
Fact.
you miss all of the opportunities because of fear.
Yeah.
Fear mongering. Now they got everybody want to be focused on what Young Thug doing, what Gunna doing, what this
Right.
person doing. First of all, let me
right.
clarify this right now.
Right.
Y'all been
Right.
glorifying, y'all been safe haven and glorifying the rest. They y'all best friends. Y'all know y'all love them. Y'all eat with them, smoke with them, drink with them,
Right.
all that.
No, for
That's
real.
what
All
y'all do.
that. Yeah.
Now that it's in the entertainment industry, they've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta they have to do this in order to keep their bankroll going for the powers that be.
Yeah.
So now you got this person saying, well, you told this and you said that. Well, when you went behind the wall, you weren't supposed to say this to the podium, you weren't supposed to say that. Everybody know you get clamped, ask for the lawyer, shut the hell up, and you're going about your business. Whether you gotta go do that time or you come home.
That's it.
It's no need of going back and forth about what somebody shouldn't have said. You shouldn't have said
Right.
nothing.
Right. Hey, you hear me? Mind your business, huh?
I mean, if they got you, they got you.
right.
Request for your attorney. They can handle the rest, and then you go and you go in your little corner. You be quiet. But what I'm basically saying is, why the internet up in raw, I mean, why it's up in what it's up in about who's telling and all that. You've
Mm-hmm.
been you've been protecting your man all this time, and he
Whole
told.
time. Yeah. Whole time.
So at the end of the day, you
That
do the
shit
crime, you
crazy
do the
too,
time.
though. Yeah, I just know, like, from being, from a teenager on up, you know what I'm saying? Because I hopped in the game early. I was 13 when I hopped in the game. I caught my first charge at 14. So when Mom Deuce was like, I'm not coming up there. I'm not coming to get you. You hear me, come? Hey, cuz, I said, oh shit. You hear me? After that, that's what every time I got locked up, cuz I used to be like, shit, let me just press my button. Fuck it. If she comes, she comes. If she don't, she don't. Fuck it.
Ain't
You
nobody coming
feel
to
me?
save us, man. We knew better.
Yeah.
Okay. But now we're at a point where we got movies on the line. We got clothes. We know how to do this shit. We know how to stay out the way.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
we got to push a different narrative when it comes to actually hitting the streets and saying, this is how we can do better. I'm on that.
Facts.
I'm going to stay on that because if I don't, then I'm not setting the example.
Right. And the kids sure enough be paying attention.
for sure.
Fact.
And they're going to
Fact.
duplicate it.
Yes,
They're
they
going to
do.
duplicate it.
As they
So, you know, when they
do.
get to point the finger, they get to point the finger and smoke. I got to sit back and be able to take that. We touched. What's crazy is we touched on right before Psych made the post. We had just touched on that as far
Yes,
as
we did.
how do we approach these? First of all, we got to stop young niggas. I ain't with that.
Right.
Why in this? The why did that? The why did this? The why did that? Hey man, these
Right.
young men. These is young men out here.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? They not young
That's
niggas.
it.
We classify them and put them into a box.
Yep. A whole
We put
different
them in a
stage.
box, and they
A
they
whole
equipped
different
and they
stage.
able to do so much more. You know what I'm saying? They got enormous amount of talent, and it's going to take us to go reach out to them and tap into them and really
Uh-huh.
see, you know, what's going on. That's like next week. I would like to invite one of the youngest on the show to
Okay.
actually ask, not even ask, to have them ask us some questions. How do we
Yeah.
feel about? Because they see
Mm-hmm.
us online and they see us talking about it, right?
Oh yeah, they
And
do. You know they do.
they know. And I think they got something to say.
Yeah.
I think
Fact.
they got a
You
lot
know
to
they
say,
do.
but they
Bring
don't really have
on.
a platform on the
Bring them
head.
on. Yeah. Bring them on, cuz.
Just to
Bring
give
them
them a different
on.
perspective. Just to give them a different perspective of they might disagree with what we're saying.
Hell
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they might just
But
disagree.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It creates a debate, it creates
Yeah.
positive, good dialogue. So now we can
There you
build off
go.
each other.
There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Because you know they gonna speak the truth off the break. You already know. They gonna give you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I
Shout
got a
out to
question for you,
Sal.
right?
Go ahead. I'm
What you think
listening.
about at first? Like I saw what Trump had posted about getting Bowser up out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Week later, she online talking about how what he doing is working, and you know what I mean. Like we're like I don't I don't I don't hold no malice towards her or anything. But I see the switch up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
would you have came out and said that if your position wasn't in jeopardy? If he hadn't said, "Yeah, I'm about to get her up out of there," you know, I don't want to call it coonery or buffoonery, but
I did. I, Let me answer the question, right? What you just said. Basically, you saying the only reason she switched up now because of what he's saying. Basically, right?
that's just what it looked like to me.
Right. Facts. So when you got a position before he even would have said nothing, I'd have been on it ASAP because I'm the mayor. So I
Exactly.
ain't gonna go to New York and do interviews and all this stuff going on. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up, business is business. You feel me? This is the if you say you're gonna take care of the DMV, take care of the DMV then. That's it. You know what I'm saying? They everybody not on priorities. You feel what I'm saying? They not. They not. They not because there was too much going on for you to just you got out of there. And then he said that. Now you saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with him and this and that. Yeah. Because guess what? He wasn't playing.
There's no way he said that and then whoa,
Right. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't playing though. He was dead serious.
it's
He
serious,
was
and I love it.
serious. Yes, he was dead serious. That man said, this what Donald Trump said about Man Bride. That man said, if she don't get her shit together, she gonna be out of there.
Now, this the thing though. This the thing. Why you want to stay in that seat so bad? If you know you want to do what you're supposed to do, go ahead and get up out of there.
Going to get
There's
up
no
out of
sense to
there.
all of a sudden now say, "Oh, this working, that working, this was down, this was down." But you knew that already, though. You knew that. You knew
Hmm.
it went down under your watch.
Right,
And now, and that's no pun to the women.
right.
but she live a different type of lifestyle. So
Yes, you
therefore, she
do.
would
And
allow the BS. She would allow the BS that go on behind the scenes.
yeah,
Then when they put in this narrative, you understand what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it's no judgment with me, but let's really keep it a buck. A lot of these people that they put in these positions are pushing a certain narrative when it got to do with
yeah.
sexuality, when they got to do with these
Hell
kids,
yeah.
when they got to do
Hell
with a lot
yeah.
of things. So therefore, you basically getting called out.
Yeah. Facts.
What are you really in this position for? What are you
Yeah.
doing? Where's the money
Facts.
going? What are you doing to really make a change? Or you just sitting
Yeah.
back letting it all happen and then
Yeah.
running off somewhere
Yeah.
else? Then when your job is in jeopardy, oh, whoa, wait a minute. No, he's right. No, I ain't with that. I look at that as a
Nah.
disappointment.
Hell yeah. I mean, when you live this limit, you got to have that money for this limit. You get what I'm coming from? So once he said that, she like shit. Let me go to the conference zone, let everybody see it, and go for Trump now. You
No,
get what I'm
see, what
saying?
happens is the same people are not in office that
Mm-hmm.
was pushing it back and everything that she and them got going on.
Yeah.
So now you're back against the wall. You don't have a choice. You either going to bend or you're not.
Yeah.
Them same people, Biden and all them they had in place. See, all of them was in cahoots together. They didn't
Hell
want that
yeah, that
man back
was.
around at all. So
Yeah.
now that he is, you either gonna fold or
Or
you gonna
get
keep
your ass out
going.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get you out of there.
Yeah.
Now,
And
them
go ahead.
folding, them folding is a sense of them saying, you know what, man, they got us.
Yeah.
I'm caught. We caught. We either gonna comply or I lose my position. Them people don't want to
Yeah.
lose that seat. That's
And
why
nah, hell nah.
even when Trayon, right? Shout out to Trayon or whatever, and then whatever. But even when he
Nah, for
pops up
real.
at certain things, it turned around and he apologized because he don't want to lose that seat.
He don't want to lose that seat. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody else that come along, they look at it and say, "Oh, competition. Oh, they hating. Oh, this." Nah, it's none of that. Why you so afraid to let somebody else sit in that seat?
Mm-hmm.
What are you so afraid of? You keep running
Mm-hmm.
and you keep doing this, you doing that. That's all fine and dandy. But you got caught with your pants down,
Nah,
homeboy.
for real. For
You
real.
know?
He definitely did, bro. That
Now,
was crazy.
it's not to take away from anything that he has done. I done
No.
sat shoulder to shoulder with him. I done marched with him. I done done all that. But at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, you have other people who probably could fit that position better
Yeah.
than you, who not
Yeah.
gonna ever do nothing like that, who not gonna get caught up in doing it. Like I said, this ain't to
Mm-hmm.
bash him. This ain't to do nothing. He was
But it's
just
just
over. He was just
fact.
over. He was just over. He was just over Deanwood. They giving out book bags. They doing this, doing that. I really don't care about none of that. I'm on a
Right.
different type
Right.
of
Nah,
level, and
nah.
I ain't never looking for no accolades to do anything. I
Nah,
gave out
for
shit and
real.
stuff to kids and all that too. Ain't nobody got
Right.
time for.
Uh,
I'm doing it looking for no accolades, and until everybody meet at this round table and know that
mm-hmm.
it's not about a Democrat or Republican. It's not about none of that. I'm sure I'm
Right.
about to be working with people that I don't share the same uh uh I don't share the same level of morals or principles with. But if we could come together on a common
Together,
ground and it got to do with
what
these
you hear
babies
me?
and these elders, then I'm all for it. We could
Right.
disagree later. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right now,
Uh,
we got to put that
uh,
shit to the side. But people
I,
still got to hold they
uh,
people
they
that's
got hold their
accountable to
own.
them. They
Yeah.
got to hold
Yeah,
them
they
accountable.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Basically, like, with the Trayvon Jones, bro, I just think, bro, that he got too greedy. Like they always do. Money makes the world go round.
I
But
mean,
sometimes all money
something
ain't good
comes
money.
before something comes before greed though. Ego. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ego of not wanting to be called out, of not wanting to be questioned. Me and Slim to bump heads a lot of times, but it's also a lot of things that I agree with him on, and there's some
Right.
things that I don't. But sometimes they get a little big headed, you know, all
Mm-hmm.
the grants and all the money that they be getting, when they live in a certain, they get to drive certain
Mm.
cars, they live in a certain type of place, it kind of like go to
Yeah.
their brain a little bit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And they forget
Fact.
the actual purpose of what's going on. So in
Yeah.
that case, you can easily be tricked,
Yeah.
you know.
Easy. 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 That's why you gotta listen before you talk.
You better.
That's it. That's it. You got to pay attention now. When people talk, you got to be looking in their eyes. Don't look over there. Don't look over there. Look right in their eyes.
That's just like with all of the positive things going on, right? Why these
Uh-huh.
council members and stuff not sharing this stuff?
Hey, hey,
They on Instagram, and Twitter and Facebook just like we are. Now, you have brothers, you got the women, and they pushing a lot of positivity.
mm-hmm.
They not taking their time to share or comment or like none of this stuff
Nope.
because
Nope.
it tends to show that people doing a lot more work than they are.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Real
Fact.
talk.
Fact. Fact.
They only
And we,
want they want to control the algorithm when it got to do with
hell
them showing up.
yeah.
Oh, I showed up today. This what's going on. All right,
This is
so
going
what?
on.
You was sleep when I was showing up. You resting, you sleep.
Yeah.
Then you get up, you go online and you see it, but you won't like it. You won't comment on it. You won't share it because it don't have nothing to do with putting you in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that's about.
That's all
And
that's
that's why
about.
sometimes you can't come on a common ground because you got certain people that have been motivated by you. Man, you know how many people got motivated by me
Right. Facts.
who won't share nothing I got going on right now because they're a bunch of punks. Real talk.
Uh-huh. Real talk. Real talk.
They
I
punks.
can't agree
They
with
go and
that.
they talk. Trust me, I know they go talk shit in a safe spot about smoke. I know this. I know it for a
Right.
fact. I know who linking together. I know who ain't gonna do this. I know who ain't gonna do that.
Right.
And it's all
Right.
because they punks. I
Right.
ain't saying
No,
that
for
they punk to the
real.
point where they can't fight or they ain't got no guns and that. No, you're a punk because you 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 don't want to be exposed to. Oh, no, I do really like what he got going on. He did
Mm-hmm.
motivate me. He did show me the way. He did
Mm-hmm.
introduce me to that person. I wouldn't know how to do that if it wasn't him. They don't want to show that. They don't
Nope.
want to speak about that. But I'm here to
No.
call them all out. And I'll call them out by name. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I can disagree with you and still wake up in the morning and I'll share your art
Right. Facts.
because I'm not a hater. You understand what I'm saying? But you got those who won't do that because all they have ever done is sit back and watch you
Right.
capitalize
Fact.
off of it, copycat, do what you're doing, and then act like you're not still in the running or they didn't get that from you. That's what they do.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
And I'm here to
Yes,
speak
sir.
about it because, and I'm talking friends, family, all of them.
All that
I
shit.
got a
Hell
lot
yeah.
going. I got a lot going on right now, and it's all positive. But you
Right.
can go online right now, and not a lick of my family ain't sharing a goddamn thing. They could suck a fat one. Honestly, I'm just keeping it a buck because I
Right.
see this. You know what I'm saying? I see it, and it goes to show you you'll catch them in your stories. Now, one of your stories might be, hey, like, comment, share, right?
Right. No,
That's in
for
your
real.
story.
Right.
All of them is in your story.
Uh-huh.
But did
Uh-huh.
they like, comment, or
Yeah.
share?
Oh shit, huh, man? Because they hating. That's why.
Now, you're in my story. But if I write a book, you're gonna buy my book. You
You
in my stories all the time.
right.
Constantly watching, looking, scoping.
Right. Right.
Okay, the rule is like, comment, share.
Oh shit.
Not
Yeah.
just stare. Not just stare, see what I'm up to, what I'm doing. Send it out. You have a
That's
family
crazy.
member, you have a young male with this skin color, not behind the wall, not out in the
Uh-huh.
streets doing nothing dumb, right? Because the moment he get locked up, you about to tell everybody. Man, you ain't gonna
Hell
believe him
yeah.
back in jail again, or you not gonna believe who did this.
And that's how it go down, huh?
That's how I go down. And
That's how I go
I'm
down.
just bringing it to light. It don't affect me. It don't stop what I'm doing. But I do know there's somebody that's feeling a certain type of way, and they feeling like giving up because the very people that they want to support them is not doing that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment they get caught up, man, you gonna go tell everybody and their mother.
That's sad. You gonna
It's
text it.
crazy.
They gonna text it.
Yeah,
Hey, you already got no for real.
but
They
they
gonna
ain't bought a
text him.
T-shirt. They ain't bought a sock. They ain't
That
shared a
shit's
post. They ain't
sad.
did nothing. Soon as
That
something
shit's
negative come
sad.
on, yeah, everybody
That
want to know
shit's
what's going
sad.
on.
But
It's
what's crazy is that people you don't know support you more than the people you do know, and that's facts. You feel what I'm saying? And it's crazy that it's like that, but it's true. But my father told me that way back in the days, bro. He said, when you start your business, don't look for your family to support you. The people you don't know is gonna be the ones that gonna support you. You hear me? And that's fact.
Yeah, what's
That's fact.
crazy is obviously that blood, your family, you don't know them neither.
Nope.
You thought you did.
No,
It's cool
you
though. You know,
definitely
that
don't.
ain't gonna make it the basis of the conversation, but that do have a lot to do with it. And sometimes, man, I think you got to go online and you got to start deleting them people, man. You have to, man, because they ain't
What
doing
they
nothing
say,
but watching
blog
your
them?
life. They watching your
Mm,
life. They're not spending
mm,
a dime. They
yeah.
not supporting. They not. It doesn't make any sense to still have them just watch you. Stop
Mm-hmm.
being afraid to delete people and get them about your business, because all they doing is
No,
trying to just watch.
that's it. That's it.
You know,
That's it.
like what's I don't see the point in it. I really don't see
That's
the point
why.
in it. If you're not gonna purchase, if you're not gonna share, if you're
Hey,
not gonna like,
smoke.
you're not gonna comment, get the hell out the way.
Not for
What are
real.
you here for?
Hey, cuz, you know what I do, cuz? When I cut them off, cuz, I cut them off, I blocks them, right? But
Uh,
I still let them see my social media, though. How we still smiling. You feel
and that's a great thing.
me?
That's
Mm-hmm.
a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
In that way they can hate from a distance. But
Let's get it.
I think getting them all the way out the way, not letting them see nothing, is even better than letting them see. Some people want to be nosy and they happy because they still get to watch and put whatever spin that they want to put on it. But when it comes to getting in the room surrounded by people that you just really want to be around, none of them people are going to be there. So it's almost
Right.
time to cut them off completely. Don't even
Nah,
let them
for real.
see it. I don't even want you
Nah.
to be able to see what I'm doing, because you're not helping, you're not assisting. I'm
You're
actually
right.
giving I'm actually inviting you into some entertainment that you're not even willing to pay for or give a comment, like, or shit. So I need to just block you and keep you all the way out of my business, to the point where you can't even see anything.
But they can still go through other people's pages, cuz, to get to your page, though, cuz.
Let them do that. But as far as giving them the access on their own, nah, I ain't doing that no more.
What can you call them people? What can you call them people when you block them all the way, but they still go through other people's pages, look at your page?
You call
What
them the
what
watchers. The watchers.
the watch?
They the watchers, man. Hey, they the watchers. And
That's
hey,
crazy.
the watchers. What's crazy is the watchers are your biggest supporters, for real. They're your biggest
No,
fan,
yeah,
but they can't let the cat out the bag.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If they willing to go through somebody else just to, man, he blocked me, but I still got to go through here and see what he
And
got
nah,
going on.
for
You must be a fan.
real.
You must be
That's
a fan.
crazy.
Just admit that you like what I'm doing.
That's
That's all. That's
crazy.
all
No,
it takes.
for real. But they can't say it though, cuz that's the problem, cuz they can't say it, cuz. They can't
Actions
say it,
speak louder
cuz.
than words. You got to pay attention to what they don't say.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I
You
like
got to pay
that.
attention to what they don't say. They
I
actions
like
gonna
that.
speak. Like I said, if I'm going out my way to go and check your page out, knowing I don't like you, knowing I don't
Mhm.
support you, I wouldn't call that insanity. That's a fan. No matter
That's the
how you look
plan.
at it. Yeah, that's
That's
a
the
fan.
plan.
That's the plan, and that's a fan. That's also a fan. They don't know how to articulate it to say they really like what you're doing. So maybe a person need to come up with a class on teaching people, hey, you can be honest and say, man, I like what you're doing. I salute you.
Hey, that's it. That's the
That's
only
it.
thing it take. That's the only thing it take though.
Because like I said, I can disagree with you politically. I can disagree
Hmm.
with you on a football team. I can disagree with you on a lot. That does not mean I don't like your song. That does not mean
Right.
I don't like your clothes. That does not mean I'm not about to get up and share, like, and comment and push your stuff. I don't care if we
Right.
had the most heated argument 5 minutes before. That's not going to change who I am as a person. Say, you know what? I've been doing that. We had a
Hmm.
disagreement Thursday, so now all of a sudden I don't support this person. Come on, man. Come on now. That's some
No,
fake
for
ass shit.
real. No,
That's fake.
not for real. But it is Damn, dog, that's crazy that you really gotta say that's life.
That's life.
That's crazy.
That's life.
You got to you got to adjust your living
With somebody
just
else.
because yeah, with somebody else. You definitely do. You gotta adjust your living.
Now,
Like,
well, sometimes that can be good, right? Let's say
okay.
somebody say, "All right, man, y'all cuss too much," right? Man, I
Uh-huh.
don't like the music. I don't like this. I don't like that. Maybe you could. A lot of people don't know how to take that either. Suppose it's somebody that is a fan and they do want to watch. They say, "All right, but hey, man, y'all come on a little too late, or y'all come.
Uh,
How do I? Okay, fine. You
nah,
still
nah,
interested? Well, I'm
nah,
putting this episode back out. You don't have to tune in at 8. You can go online and you can
nah,
log on
for real.
and watch it
Uh-huh.
whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Some
Mm-hmm.
people, you gotta hear them out and see what their issue really is. Okay, well, you
Mm-hmm.
know what? Why don't you tune in? Why is it that you're not shopping with me? And you got to be able to take what they said. Well, I don't like that color scheme you got on that sweatsuit. I don't like that. My favorite color is this. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna make one of your favorite color. Now you're talking. Now you got something to talk about because
Right.
somebody was able to open up and give you constructive criticism on their take on it. And you got to
Right.
realize you may have a million people that like your stuff, but out of that million, some might be like, he could have did that a little different. I'm gonna still shop with him, but I think you should do it like this. Some people not able to take that. Some people ego get in the way. Man, I've been doing this for years, man. I know what I'm doing.
Uh,
Well, you just missed out. You just missed out on some people you say don't never support you.
nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be willing to switch it up. You ain't got to change your whole everything of what you're doing. But that person
Mm-hmm.
like what you're doing, but all they said was, man, you can tone this down, or you can tone that down. Well, you know what? On this episode, man, last week I had some feedback, and they said I did this a little too much. So for them, I'm gonna do this today. That make people feel
Right.
a certain type of way, like you listening to them, like you're not just
Nah,
shutting
for
them
real.
off.
Right, facts. Fact.
So we got
A
to meet
lot of
each other
people do that.
halfway, man. That's
A
all.
lot of people do that. A lot of people, like literally, a lot of people when you talking to them, bruh, they literally don't be paying no attention to.
No.
They literally be in their phone, bruh. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, listen,
They
man.
literally,
Taking
bruh. That
away, I'm
should
gonna
be.
tell you something. In every household, sorry to cut you off.
Mhm.
Every household, I would like for people to practice this at least. And I'm talking about whether it's 7 days straight. Turn the TV off. Take all phones.
Yeah.
Put them down.
Oh my
I
God.
guarantee you, life will go back to what it used to be before you
Oh
got that shit.
man. Nah, for real.
Now you got the kids playing cards. They playing Uno. They playing Connect Four. They reading books. Y'all
No.
talking. Y'all dialoguing.
Yeah.
You going to the park. It's the devices, man. That's all
Yeah.
that it is.
It is.
Everybody walking around like this.
No, hey, bruh. Hey,
Everybody.
bruh. They be walking down the highway. I mean, I said down the highway, down the hallway like this, bro.
The
Oh,
hallway,
excuse me.
the
Look,
highway. Look,
excuse me. No, for real.
yeah, a bump right into you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But
yeah.
then when you got the kids going to school with their phones, they like, oh, we need to take y'all phones and put them in, put them there. Kids don't want to listen. They want to take your
Hell
phones and
nah.
be
They be
distracted.
heated. They be heated,
Come on,
cuz.
man.
But look, some of them will have like three phones or two phones. So the phone that you take, they still got a phone because that phone phony. You get what I'm coming from? That's how smart these kids is. Hey, bro, is now, bro. That's how smart
But
they is, bro.
not knowing that they being dumbed down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, they been now. This is another thing though. What's in the schools where they going? Is that really tapping into their attention? Is that really grabbing their attention to the
Mm-hmm.
point where they don't want to be on the phone, or they do want to listen, or they don't want to be in the hallway? Are we doing the same thing in these schools over and over and over and over again? Where we really not tapping into we not grabbing their attention the way that we should be? Why is it
Right.
that this step online? Why is it that their attention is gravitating towards that more than what we got to offer? When we got
Facts.
way more to offer.
Facts.
You know, school's not the same no more. You
Nah,
know what I'm
they
saying?
ain't.
Like
They ain't. And
certain
then,
teachers.
and then it's crazy, bro, because you got the kids don't even want to go home, cuz don't you know they cry now when the parents come get them? They want to stay
Okay.
at school, bro.
Because they parents ain't spending no time with them, man. You can tell by how they drop them off. They not fed, their hair not done,
Nah,
their shoes dirty, they smelling like anything. They ain't ate, they ain't bathed, nothing.
damn, that's crazy.
They fending for themselves. Then by the time they get to
Damn.
school, they look when they get to what's crazy is when they get to school, they not looking for a teacher, they looking for a parent.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But they just left their parent,
Yeah. Nah, for
you
real.
know? And
You're
they
right.
rushing to drop them off. Gotta get y'all up out of here. Get
Nah,
y'all over there to the school
nah,
here.
for
You know?
yeah,
But
nah,
soon as
for
you
real.
discipline, soon as they kid act out and they call the parent on the phone, you ain't gonna be talking to my child like that and my child ain't do this and my child, you don't know what your child doing because you ain't paying their ass no attention. They
Nah,
home.
for real. Man.
You ain't
They
feeding
be
them properly in the morning. You ain't fixing no smoothies for them. You ain't giving them no fruit. You're not giving them no brain power. You're
no
not.
brain power. No brain power. You hear me? Nah, for
All they doing is
real.
cussing them out. And let me tell you something. Them bonnets and them pajama pants, all they doing is cussing their kids out all the way to school. That's it. Because they on their phones. I said, walk over there. Motherfucker, this and that. God damn, they ain't nothing but seven.
Nah, for real. Hey, nah, for real. For real.
I'm
Nah,
telling them
for
they cussing
real,
them out. They
cuz.
cussing them out at an alarming rate. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Like, God damn, you raising a child or you like what you doing?
Hey,
All
bro.
to get them up in that building, turn around, go home,
Yeah, and lay back in the bed.
and they back in the bed.
And lay back in the bed. Yeah,
They back in the
lay
bed.
back in the bed. Yeah.
That's why the kids is like, nah, I'm trying to stay here. I ain't trying to go
Nah,
home.
for real, crying. Like, what the? Bruh, I'm like, oh, man. They don't even want to go home, man. They
They
want to
don't even
stay
want to
here,
go
man.
home, you know?
They don't want to go home, bruh.
Because it's not a home. It's not a
Yeah.
home, man. It's a stressed out depression. It's an environment where because you can't even blame. Okay, let's say you can't even blame the outskirts. You can't blame what's going on outside no more. What's
Nope.
going on inside?
On inside, yes.
What's driving these kids to want to be
Yes.
outside?
Yes. Because they don't go outside, too. Because probably the crimes, too, though.
But it's crime on the inside. It's
Damn.
domestic violence on the inside. It's constantly
Damn.
yelling on the inside. It's constantly they
Damn.
not getting attention on the inside, so they want to go outside. That's why they go outside and they stay outside and they don't go
Inside.
in the house
Right.
because they not
Right.
being tended to. They not being fed properly. They not being paid no. They not giving them no attention.
Damn.
They telling these parents to go get their kids. The parents ain't even going to get their kids. They don't even know who the
No,
hell they at.
no,
Oh man,
no,
they don't.
for real. Facts. Facts,
But it's
cuz.
Trump
No, for
fault though.
real.
But it's Trump
Mm-hmm.
fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Trump fault. It's the president's fault. It's the police fault. It's everybody's fault but the goddamn people who laid down and created these little motherfuckers
Nah, for real. And guess what? And them kids ain't need asked to be here
at all. They got
at
brought
all.
here. You want to talk about slaves, and then we get brought here as slaves. Well,
Mm.
you brought me here. Yeah, you brought me here. You laid down, you had me brought me here. And now you got me doing all this work for you. I
No,
ain't
for
nothing but your
real.
little slave, your little peon.
Man. Get them,
I
cuz.
got
Get
chores.
them.
Look, I got to keep the house clean. I got to do good in school. I got to do this. I got to do that. But you as a parent ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. But send
Yeah.
me off to somebody for somebody else to raise it. That's what's going
Mm.
on, man.
That's what's going on.
That's what's going on, man. I'm tired of
Yes.
I'm tired of them blaming the youngins.
Nobody.
What about their parents? You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Yeah, real talk, man.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, no lie, cuz. Them kids be going through it too, though, cuz. That's why they be so
They started
angry.
going through it in the womb. They
Yeah.
started going through it in the womb. This ain't start once they came out. You wasn't proper. You wasn't talking to that kid in that stomach. You wasn't feeding them the proper nutrients. You was smoking weed,
Damn.
walking around pregnant like it's all good, like that's the best thing in the world. Then when that baby come out, it's getting on your goddamn nerves. Well, maybe
Mm,
you
mm.
fucked up their nerves while they was in your stomach. Understand? Now they all over the place.
They all over the place. Facts. 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 Now for real, right? Simple as that. Simple as
It's
that,
simple
cuz.
as that. We're not
Simple as
taking it
that.
like these parents not taking accountability. We're not perfect, man. Nobody's
Mm,
perfect. We all made mistakes. You understand? But some people is doing this stuff at an alarming rate, and they just don't care about their kid or how they turn out. They lay down repeatedly over and over and over again, and they
mm,
don't care. They let each male
mm.
come up in them at an alarming rate. Then they don't know who the father is. Then they
Mm,
blame it
mm, mm.
Tom, Dick, and Harry. He done raised this kid for 17, 16, 18 years. Find out it ain't his. He done poured his all into it. And now you
Mm,
saying, oh, you
mm,
still got to stay because you did this and that. Nah, shorty, go look in the
mm.
mirror and
Hey,
fix your
bro.
situation, fix your life.
Nah, for real.
And deadbeat
For
dad,
real.
all right, cool. Or you talking about somebody that constantly keep opening up their legs to these men and don't care who come in them and don't care about what's going on. All they want is that little chick. They want that warm cum up in their little booty hole, and then they
Hey, that
can't deal
little
with the
booty,
consequences of
oh!
it. Real talk.
Real
See, they're
talk.
not gonna say that. They gonna say the rubber bust. They gonna say he
Mm,
took it. They gonna say all of that, but no, that's what I
mm.
like. They ain't gonna say that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then
Uh-huh.
it's our fault. It ain't our fault, man.
Mm. I
So
remember
like
back
I
in the
said, once
day,
again,
yeah.
make sure y'all tune in to what's going on Instagram with the Black Honey movie that's coming, coming out real soon or whatever. Once again,
Tap in.
tap into it, tap into the Yocuzpodcast each and every night that is on, you know what I'm saying?
You hear me? Every
Let's
night.
control the positivity out here, man. That's all I'm saying. To show these youngers the right way that they can do anything. Whether they had a bad parent, whether they had a bad upbringing, you could do anything, shorty.
Anything.
Anything you
Yeah.
want to do,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. And now that it's social media, it's really not hard now. It's really not hard now.
It's not.
It's really not hard now, bro. Like literally, bro. Content, content, content.
Man, you
That's
got
it.
people getting paid millions of dollars
It's millions of
just to do a
dollars.
dance, just to
That's
come
it.
online and say hello, just to, you know, it's up to us to control this algorithm, just like they do over
Hmm.
in China. We got to get in front of what our kids and what these youngers is looking at and what they watching and what they doing. And that's
Yeah.
how we raise up the youth to be
Yeah.
better than what we were. That's all it takes, man.
Nah, for real. For real.
Simple.
For real. Because they watch us. They watch everything we do.
Everything.
Kids watch everything.
Everything.
It don't matter what it is. If you think you being slick, you're not being slick because they watching.
No, we raising, so we're having kids and then look at
Mm.
them and say, man, where you get that from?
Uh,
You? You? What the hell?
what the hell?
Where you learn
No,
that
bro.
at? Maybe it's in his blood. You know what I'm saying? What the
For
hell?
real. Something. Look, something. So listen, cuz, we got 2 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? Get them folks something to go off on, cuz. You already know we lit on that Yo Cuz podcast. Let's go.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man.
Mm,
Be your own president, man. Bring your
mm,
own, be your own Congress, be your own cabinet, be your own Democrat, Republican, whatever you believe in. Fix your home first,
mm,
before you
mm.
try to go and fix what somebody else got going on. Talk to your own child, have a conversation with them, turn the TV off, turn the phones off. Everybody meet at the round table. Start back eating together. Stop sending them in their room with their plates and telling them to shut up
Mm,
and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's
mm.
how we get the family structure back in the way it's supposed to be. That's the
That's
only
it.
advice that I have for y'all because we all over the place. We don't know who's Tom, Dick, and Harry. We don't know what's going on with our own offsprings. And until we tap back into our family structure, we're going to be divided and all over the place like we're not related and could be as one. That's what I got to say to the whole universe, the whole world right now. Tap back in with yourself, that person in the mirror. Then you got to tap back in with your offsprings and your family, whether y'all agree
Right.
or disagree. At least
Disagree.
get it
That's
out the way to know what common
mm-hmm,
ground you could be on for a solution. That's what I
mm-hmm.
got.
So listen, y'all heard it first from Big Homie Smoke. Y'all already know we pushing positivity. I need y'all
That's
to
it.
tune in every night. But we off on Saturdays, 6 days a week. We lit. Thank y'all for tapping into that Yo Cuz podcast. And we see y'all tomorrow. Gone.